Okay, so I'm back and my hair is braided. So how I section off my leave out, which is this little bit right here on this side, both sides, and this part in the middle. And I have it this big so I can have versatile parting. And basically what I did when I started braiding, I sectioned off this piece from this point all the way down to around to this end of my nape. And I part that off and put the rest up. And I just braided along that parting. And then I came back with this braid and I braided down all the way to where it meets with the other braid and just couldn't grab the previous braid, the longer one, into that one. Braided that up, and then I just basically kept doing it on alternate sides until I had two individual braids left over, and I just stitched them. Well, I still have to stitch the second one in, but I stitched the first one in already. So now I'm sewing in. The first pack of hair I'm using is the Goddess Remy 14-inch in the 1B, and this was the loose body that I flat iron. It curled back up a little bit, but I just flat iron it in the morning when I do my hair. So basically what I'm doing is sewing my hair. I'm using this kind of needle. It was kind of straight and then curved at the top, but I just kind of hand curved it a little bit more because I couldn't work with it how it was. And I'm flipping my tracks. I'm not cutting them. I won't cut them till I get around the front, only when necessary. And I'm going under my braids and under the weft. So before I flip over, which I'm ready to do right here, I'm just gonna do another stitch right here at this corner. Hey loves, I'm back. As you can see, I'm almost done. I I didn't went to sleep, woke up, and went back to sleep. It got that crucial with this doggone sewing. And um this is how it looks so far. And see I folded my track. Um I'm curving my the track when I go to fold it, but I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do next. But this is how it looks so far with the one and the 1B, which is at the back. And yeah, so let's get started. And this is the 10-inch. Start my new ends, new wefts, starting in on my new wefts or whatever. I go through the track. I take this crooked needle and I take it through. I take it through the track. And then I take a couple of notches through it again. And that's just so it can be secure and tight all how it's all layering out with the 10 ending right there, the 12 right here, and the 14 here. So you want to kind of prematurely just lay your track across. And how I do it, I lay my thread like along the width, and I lay it along the width, and I take my needle and I sew through the braid under the width and pull through tightly. Okay, so I'm on my last couple of rows or whatever, and basically, I'm at this point where I'm finna flip it, so I'm gonna notch it 2 times. And see how short it is, so I'm gonna cut it. The thread, I done notched it and flipped it. So because it's a gap between these braids and that braid, and I don't want that gap, and plus I want my hair to, but not how that little doohickey is going, but I want it to fall like that. See, well, I'm gonna have to tie it down or something to get this little fold out, but how it just falls straight down like that. So I'm gonna just notch it to this braid that's going directly around my part. Go back down to the other braid, and then just keep going around. And then I'm gonna come back and show you how we're gonna do that perimeter braid. Okay, so we up to this point, and okay, you see how the braid has 2 sides, and there's the front and there's the back. So being that I'm on this side, I'm gonna flip it and I'm gonna stitch the first part to the back, and then when I flip it again, I'm just gonna stitch to the front, and that's it. Well, that's not it. I have one more piece I have to lay around here so it can fall better, and then after that it's styling. So I'm gonna stitch that, and then I'm gonna come back with how I'm gonna do the side.